YouTube, what it do? It's your boy, King Zay. Know what I'm saying? King Zay. Back with another weird reaction, man. Today we got this baby eater terrified the FBI. Mature audiences only. So if you get scared easy, I advise you to click off right now. Without further ado, let's get into it.
In this world that we live in, there are all kinds of people. Some are nice, some are evil, some are creative, some are hard workers. We have everything but a few of those. We have evil people in today's videos. We're gonna be taking a look at disturbing interviews with evil people. There's evil in this world, and we have clips in today's video that are the evilest people being interviewed, and the things they do and say will blow your mind. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on any of them. And I saved some of the crazy ones for last. Let's move into this first interview. Aileen Wuornos. Aileen is said to be the first female serial killer. She doesn't find that she's done anything wrong, and that is something that is scary. You'll have to hear what she says when she's asked if she believes she's a serial killer or not.
How many people did she kill?
And stuff, boom, boom, boom. You know, they weren't cut up, they weren't sliced up, no OJ jazz, you know. And he said, I did the most horrendous crime in the whole wide world.
But you've been convicted of killing 7 men.
Bro.
Everybody's looking at the number.
Does that not...
What do you mean? Because you didn't cut them up doesn't mean you didn't kill them. Doesn't mean it wasn't bad. What?
You killed 7 men, 7 strangers. Does that not make you a serial killer?
So I didn't kill them every day, did I?
This next interview was disturbing. We now have Paris Bennett. This man who was convicted when he was 13 years old is in prison for life after ending his sister's life. He said the reason he did this was to get back at his mom and make her feel bad.
What?
This is disgusting.
Specifically in the end.
Yes.
To cause your mother maximum pain. This has achieved your goal, which was to effectively mean your mother lost
your own sibling to get back at your mom?
I loved her. I loved her with every fiber of my being.
They say it's like asking a colorblind person to describe the color red. They can't do it. He can't describe love because he can't feel it.
Now we have Stephen McDaniel. This man in 2011 took the life of his neighbor and classmate Lauren. His entire plan was to make it so he committed the crime was never to get caught. It was a fantasy of his.
Oh, no, I saw
this thankfully didn't happen.
This is crazy.
Before they knew it was Stephen who committed the crime, there was an interview on the day her body was found.
He killed somebody. Well, he probably gonna explain it, but he killed his crush because she didn't want to smash. This dude is actually insane.
And Stephen acts concerned for her and shocked by what happened. Yet it was him the entire time.
We're just trying to find out where she is at this point. I mean, no one has seen her since Saturday.
And she's like his neighbor.
The last time anyone heard from her was an email that she sent out, and no one's heard from her since.
Any enemies she might have had, somebody that might want to hurt her?
No, I mean, we don't know where she is. I mean, the only thing we can think is that maybe she went out running and someone snatched her. We just don't know where she is.
What about in the parking lot area? I know they've been doing a lot of. I think that's where they have recovered.
And they told them they found the body,
or whatever they recovered from there.
That boy was shot. He said, "Oh."
Had you heard it?
He didn't know what else to say because he the one who hit the body.
Had you seen anything there?
Then he gonna fake
I mean, we
crime.
don't know if this is the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they took out a body there earlier. We don't know if it's the same
This
person.
is actually disgusting.
That's how we're trying to ask people if they know who lived there.
He already knew he was going to jail.
Are you okay, sir?
I don't know anyone that would want to hurt her.
Bro, this fake crime.
As nice as
you did
it is.
I don't trust nobody with long curly hair, bro. Look out. Especially a man.
Next up we have Edmund Kemper. Thankfully, so far, all these people are locked up and in jail because they don't deserve to be out. But this man, Edmund Kemper, is an American serial killer who at the age of 15 started with his grandparents and then later moved on to 8 more people.
Saying I've wanted to kill my mother since I was 8 years old, and I'm not proud of that.
Okay, at least he admitted he's not proud of. I was finna, nah, I'm not even finna go in. Yo!
It started with surrogates at a non-human level. Physical objects, my possessions, other people's, destruction of things that are cared about. And then destruction of things that are living on a lower level, small animals, insects, animals. And then finally it started coming to a head again, so I went back down. I ran away back down there. And then a month later, I'm up living with my grandparents in the mountains, and 10 months later, I murdered them. It made it worse to be on top of a mountain. I was literally on top of a mountain when it happened. And I sensed everybody in the world just stopping what they were doing, turning around, saw what I did, and are coming to get me. And I knew I was paranoid at that moment. I knew anybody that came up there and gave me a funny look or a fishy eye or quizzical look, I'd have blown their brains out thinking they were coming.
Moving to the next interview, we now take a look at Edward Edwards, aka the Hook Man. This man was one of the biggest con artists, yet he changed his ways and became a serial killer. These are two very different things. Just wait till you hear this man's interview. He admits to all the crimes that he has done.
Taking his hand, he's going through the bottom of the duffel bag, trying to find the cigarettes.
Who does he look like? He looks, bro, what's that? He look like one of them evil villains. What show is it, though? Dang,
and I'm standing right here. And I have the sawed-off shotgun, and I ease it out of the bag.
Bro, don't even look real.
Looking, and I want the death penalty.
You don't want us to be in prison for a long time on everything else.
Right, I'm not a healthy man.
Moving into the next interview, we now have the Night Stalker. This man, known as the Night Stalker, was convicted for murder, and he later was interviewed and has zero remorse for what he's done. Not just that, but the creepiest thing ever was when he admits that he's even evil.
Has no host.
You admit to being evil, Richard?
We are all evil in some form or another.
He's one of these.
Are we not?
But nah, he's right though. I ain't gonna cap. Say it again. This is the truth. That's real.
In some form or another.
That's real.
Yes, I am evil. Not 100%.
I can agree with that.
I am evil. On a small scale, what governments do on a large one. They are a product of the times, and these are bloodthirsty times.
He's one of those dudes that went crazy because he just got too woke.
Emotions if you dig deep enough. But then again, maybe they don't.
We now have Liam McCatsney. I might have pronounced that last name wrong, but in 2016, Liam and his friends decided that they were going to create a master plan.
I would never let a grown man touch my hair like that and take a picture, just saying.
And on how they were going to become rich. Little did they know this was the dumbest plan ever. Their friend Sarah was left a large amount of money from her mom when she passed away. Liam and his friends decided they were going to end Sarah's life and then take all of her money. Sadly, Sarah's now gone, but thankfully these two are locked up and got nothing. How Liam was caught was a friend secretly recorded him confessing what he's done. Thankfully, this friend literally would choose the other girl over this guy because keeping a secret like this could have been the hardest thing in the world, and clearly this guy does not deserve anything. Thankfully, he returned this into the feds, and here I have that clip.
Let me see this.
Yeah, and dude, alright, so I'm hanging out with her. She has, we went to the bank, she took some money out, not all of her money. We're counting it up, and then she goes to walk out the front door. I took her out.
Bro, come on, bro.
Drag her.
Come on,
My
bro.
biggest problem was the dog. It took me a half an hour to kill her. I thought I was going to be able to choke her out and have her out in like a couple minutes.
Now, ending the video off, we have arguably the most disturbing of them all. John Wayne Gacy. This man was committing murder in the 1970s, and even just till 2017, one of his victims was found. John used to dress up as a clown for events within his neighborhood. In 1978, Gacy was caught, and that's just crazy because everything started in the 1970s. It's so disturbing knowing that this man has over 30 victims. In this interview, and actually the only interview that Gacy has done on this topic, while he was on death row, he tries to convince everyone that he's innocent. Yet, clearly, it's proven that he's not. This guy's crazy.
Know the truth and the honesty of it. If they want to be convinced or brainwashed into what they believe, then fine, then go ahead and kill me. But vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, because you will have executed somebody that didn't commit the crime. When they paint the image that I was this monster who picked up like these altar boys along the street and swatted them like flies, I said, this is ludicrous. Taking 3.5 hours of truth serum.
So
and
really
under sodium amytal, the maximum amount that I could have, it shows that I have no knowledge of the crime whatsoever.
Anyways, that's gonna be it because they got these two things up there blocking it. Like, bro, I'm trying to watch the vid. Like, but yeah, man, that was a good vid though. No cat, that was real interesting in the little. You know what I'm saying? You got some. It's the evil world we live in. Quote future. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below what new vids y'all want to see. If y'all want to see more vids from this channel. And like the comment. Like the vid so we can get in the algorithm. And you know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new, man. Peace.